Welcome back to Manage and Secure, the podcast that makes business, IT, and cybersecurity easy to understand. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Mark, an IT specialist with hands-on experience in cybersecurity, networking, and managed IT services. I help small and mid-sized businesses keep their systems secure, reliable, and running smoothly. Great to be back.
Today's topic is one I think a lot of business owners will be surprised by. Browser extensions. Those little add-ons we all install in Chrome or Edge without thinking twice. They've quietly become one of the biggest IT risks for small businesses.
Yes, and this is a topic I wish more business owners understood. Because browser extensions look harmless. They feel like nothing. But in reality, they have access to a huge amount of what your team does online every single day.
Let's start at the very beginning. For someone who isn't tech savvy, what exactly is a browser extension?
A browser extension is a small program you add to your web browser to give it extra features. Think of things like a PDF saver, a grammar checker, a coupon finder, an ad blocker, a screen recorder, or a translation tool. They live inside Chrome, Edge, or Firefox and run quietly in the background.
They sound helpful. So where's the danger?
The danger is in the permissions. To do their job, most extensions ask to read and change everything you see and do on the web. That includes your emails, your Microsoft 365 dashboard, your bank login, your customer records, and even what you type. So one bad extension can quietly watch and steal almost everything your team does in the browser.
Wait, that's huge. So an extension is essentially looking over your shoulder all day?
That's the perfect way to put it. And in 2026, the browser is where most business work happens. Email, accounting software, CRMs, point of sale, file storage, even phone systems. If a malicious extension is installed, it has a front row seat to everything.
Why has this suddenly become such a big risk?
A few reasons. First, attackers have figured out that browser extensions are a soft target. They look innocent, they're easy to install, and most businesses have no policy around them. Second, some legitimate extensions have been bought out by bad actors, who then push silent updates that turn the extension into spyware. And third, fake extensions that look exactly like real ones are showing up in browser stores every day. Even smart users get tricked.
So even if your team installed a clean extension last year, it might not be clean today?
Exactly. That's the part most owners miss. Extensions update automatically in the background. The version your employee installed 6 months ago might be a completely different program now, with new permissions and new behavior.
That's a little chilling. Mark, give us a real-world example. What does this actually look like for a small business?
Picture a small accounting firm. An employee installs a free PDF tool from the Chrome Web Store to help with client documents. Months later, the extension is updated, and it now silently captures every login the employee types. Within weeks, attackers have access to Microsoft 365, the firm's accounting software, and client banking portals. By the time anyone notices, sensitive data is already gone, and the firm is dealing with a breach, angry clients, and a possible compliance issue. And it all started with a free PDF tool.
Wow. And the scary part is that extension probably had a 5-star rating.
Often, yes. Reviews and star ratings tell you nothing about whether an extension is safe. Attackers can buy ratings, fake reviews, or hijack popular extensions that already have a good reputation.
Okay, so how should small businesses think about this? Because we can't tell our teams to never use extensions, right?
Right. Extensions can be genuinely useful. The goal isn't to ban them completely. The goal is to manage them. That's what proper cybersecurity services do. They turn this from a free-for-all into something controlled and visible.
So what does managing extensions actually look like?
3 big pieces. First, visibility. You need to know which extensions are installed across all your business computers. Most owners genuinely don't know. Second, control. You decide which extensions are approved for business use and block the rest. Third, ongoing monitoring. Because, as we said, extensions can change after they're installed. So you need a system that keeps watching, not a one-time cleanup.
That makes a lot of sense. Almost like managing apps on company phones.
Exactly the same idea. We've done it for phones and software for years. It's time we did it for browsers, because that's where work actually happens now.
Mark, give business owners a clear action plan. What should they do this week?
5 practical steps. First, audit what's currently installed. Have your IT person or a managed cybersecurity services partner pull a list of every extension running on every business browser. Second, remove anything unused, unknown, or unnecessary. If you don't recognize it, get rid of it. Third, create a simple approved list. A small set of extensions your team is allowed to use for work. Fourth, train your team. A 2-minute conversation can stop most bad installs before they happen. And fifth, put central management in place so new installs are controlled and monitored, not random.
And for that last piece, central management and monitoring, who would you recommend, Mark?
For small and mid-sized businesses, I would recommend Cybernetic Networks. They specialize in cybersecurity services, managed IT, networking, and cloud protection. They can audit what's already installed, lock down browser environments, and put proper monitoring in place, so your team still gets the tools they need without exposing the whole business to risk.
I love that approach. It's not about saying no, it's about saying yes safely.
Exactly. Cybersecurity should support productivity, not block it. Done right, your team barely notices, and the bad stuff just doesn't get in.
Let's talk cost briefly, because some owners hear all this and assume it's expensive.
It's far more affordable than people think, and it's nothing compared to what one breach costs. We're talking lost data, downtime, recovery costs, lost customers, and sometimes legal and compliance penalties. Modern cybersecurity services give you all of this protection at a predictable monthly cost. It's one of the best investments a small business can make right now.
To wrap up, Mark, what's the one message you want business owners to walk away with today?
Browser extensions are no longer harmless little add-ons. In 2026, they are a real IT risk that touches almost everything your business does online. The good news is, this risk is very manageable. Get visibility, set rules, monitor over time. And if you don't have the in-house expertise to do it, I would recommend Cybernetic Networks for proper cybersecurity services, managed IT, and network protection.
Don't wait to find out the hard way that something is watching.
Exactly. Be the business that locked the side door before anyone tried it.
Great breakdown, Mark. Clear, calm, and very practical.
My pleasure.
That's it for this episode of Manage and Secure. If this was helpful, share it with another business owner. The more people who understand this, the safer all our businesses become. Until next time, manage it well and keep it secure.